if I show you pictures of what she showed me, she scrubbed off the tub from my cellars. It's like disgusting, literally so gross. But she called me after and said, you're gonna be so proud. This bathroom, you won't even recognize it. It is so nice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Ever tried to sell a really, really dirty house that's just gross? Yes, we're gonna talk about that because, oh, I think I got a toy going off in the back. Fun of having kids drive with you in the car. Let's see. Oh my goodness. This thing has been driving me nuts. Anybody can relate to like kids' toys that will just not shut up? That's this thing. This thing is so annoying. All right, back to the programming. We are going to talk about what do you do when you need to sell a really dirty house. And I'm on my way into the office, and it is actually what we've done for this particular listing. Not that it was super dirty, but you know the difference between a super clean home and a dirty one. Are you with me? Which one do you like to sell more? Let me know in the comments. Do you like to sell dirty homes, or do you like to sell clean homes? Just drop dirty or clean in the comments. Pretty sure everybody's right now just typing clean, clean, clean. Why? Because a clean house will sell faster. It doesn't have to be the most updated. Am I right? Like if you have a house that is super sparkly clean but might be a little dated, buyers are forgiving. Are you buyers forgiving when they see a super well-maintained home that might be a little dated? I know my buyers are. So cleaning is one of those things that I am like obsessed with when it comes to my listings. And what I do, and I want to share with you how I get all my sellers to essentially get their home up to my standards, which are ridiculously high when it comes to my cleaning. But I want to make sure that they feel really like I'm there for them with the best possible advice. Now, I could tell them, make sure you have your cleaning lady come and do it. In most instances, that's kind of okay, right? I mean, how many of you guys have a cleaning lady and you're like, every time she comes, I don't really feel like, you know, it was mediocre okay. And mediocre okay, honestly, like if I end up paying for mediocre okay, I'm not happy. Anybody else feel me on this one? If you pay for cleaning, are you saying like, oh my gosh, thanks for doing a mediocre job, this was so nice? Heck no. So what do you want to do? You really want to start finding somebody that is doing a terrific, and I mean terrific job. And you're probably going to go through a couple of people. I went through a bunch of cleaning people before I found my amazing person. And my amazing person is somebody that I've never experienced anybody clean like this. So she is just so on top. If I show you pictures of what she showed me, she scrubbed off the tub from my cellars. It's like disgusting, literally so gross. But she called me after and said, you're going to be so proud. This bathroom, you won't even recognize it. It is so nice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So all of this being said, do you think this will make a difference when we sell the home? Absolutely yes. Now, if you're in the boat where you're saying, you know what, my sellers, they don't see the value, they don't want to do it, whichever one it is, what can you do to get them to see the value? First up, you can show them before and after pictures, okay? Show them before and after pictures of this is what a house looked before, and this is what we've done with it. Now, not only did we do the cleaning, we had somebody come in and do that, we also did a little bit of arrangement of furniture, and it makes a big difference, right? Those are our case studies. Our case studies are amazing. Now, next to the case studies, you want to really show them the difference between a dark, dingy, and dirty kitchen and a nice, sparkly, clean kitchen, and how it looks in pictures and to a buyer. And just ask them, how do you feel about it? What do you want to be in? Do you want to be in this kitchen or this kitchen? They don't want to live in their own filth. So then they're going to say, well, yeah, but we don't want to pay for it. right? Your house, you should pay for it first of all. But how can we put this all together for them? And what we sometimes do is a cleaning package. So if you think about a cleaning package, first up, they get your recommendation for a cleaning person. That alone is a connection worth its weight in gold. So if we connect you with all of our preferred vendors, yes, this is a perk of working with us, period. So I know we always feel like we need to do more and more and more, but sometimes being the connector between two people is all it takes. And this is the case in this one because they did not know anybody that was also able to squeeze them in at a moment's notice. Well, for most homeowners, that's the case, right? You go and try to find a plumber and say, hey, can you be in my house at like noon? What plumber is going to say like, sure, I'll be right over? None of them. However, you and I have a special job position where we call a plumber and say, hey, remember the last 20 jobs I just gave you? I need you over there at noon to make sure we can take care of this right away. You have different relationships and you can leverage these relationships with these vendor partners to make sure you get things done in a way that nobody else can. Let me know in the comments, was this helpful to really put that in perspective, that our connections are worth its weight in gold? I hope it is. So next up, what else can you do as a value proposition? So for example, let's say you're going to charge a premium in commission and they are starting to, give you the pushback, but the other guy is only charging me, whatever. It keeps going up. Ah! I turned it up. Doesn't stop. Just doesn't stop. This ghost doesn't stop. All right. So what else can you do? If you charge a premium and they end up beating you out on price, which with some sellers, that's the way it is, you can do simple things such as, have you heard about our cleaning package? Our cleaning package? No, what is this? Well, I'm not surprised you haven't heard about it yet because our competitors don't do it because they simply don't care enough about your listings. We're gonna connect you with our cleaning person, and at closing, and that's the important part, at closing, we will get you your cleaning fee as a credit. Now, do you think that this is something that you can do in order to not only leverage your connection, get a higher commission, and at the same time have a clean house to sell? That's big. We want to make sure we have clean houses to sell because dirty houses are gross and I refuse to sell them. So I hope this helped somebody. Really think about the ways, how can you make things work for you? And thanks so much for watching, for tuning in, and now it's the time for you to just figure out how can you implement it. And if you are brand new to this page, welcome to the group. If you're brand new to the podcast, welcome to the podcast. And make sure you join us inside the Hyperlocal Real Estate Agent Facebook group. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys. Hey there, hopefully this was super helpful information. I am wanting to take a quick second and actually let you know about something absolutely amazing that is coming up very, very soon. First off, why listen to me? I am a best-selling author of the book Success with Real Estate Mailers, and I have an awesome invitation for you, absolutely free. I do run a bootcamp once a quarter that I would love to invite you in. This bootcamp is filled with mailer examples, neighbor statistics mailers that are guaranteed to getting results, fun mailers for agents to send and get seller leads. Did you know that actually I sent a mailer and got a listing in 5 days? What do you think? Would you like to send a mailer such as the ones that I am showing you right here that will generate interest and not get discarded in the trash? Mailers like this one is what makes our business run. There's no Facebook ads we're running, no Zillow leads that we're using. Mailers is where it's at, and I hope I get to invite you to the bootcamp, 100% free. Take a peek, check out if it's right. MailerMomBootcamp.com is the URL, and sign up is free, sign up is open, so I hope to see you on the next bootcamp.